Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is me Rabia Confidence Valley, and today we have live session with Annie, and our topic is how to deal with criticism and use it to improve. So hello Annie, how are you?
Walaikum assalam Rabia. Hi everyone, I'm Annie, so happy to be here with you all. I'm doing great, thanks, sipping tea and ready to dive in. How are you, Rabia? How's the Confidence Valley crowd feeling today? Quick place setting. We'll talk about spotting useful critique versus noise, staying calm when criticism stings, reframing feedback into actionable steps, and some short English practice sentences you can share with learners about responding to feedback. Does that sound good? Any specific question you want me to start with?
Okay, I am fine. So our first question is, how should someone respond emotionally when they first receive criticism?
Great question, Rabia, thanks. Short answer, be gentle with yourself, pause and breathe before reacting. Here's a simple step-by-step I teach, quick, practical, and easy to share with your audience and English learners. 1. Pause and breathe physically. Take 1 slow deep breath. Count 4 in, 4 out. This calms the nervous system and buys you a moment. 2. Notice your immediate emotion, internally. Name it quietly, I feel embarrassed or I'm annoyed. Naming reduces intensity. 3. Don't reply right away externally. If you need time, say something like, thank you for telling me. I'd like a little time to think about this. Great sentence for learners. 4. Look for truth, not attack. Ask, is there anything useful here? Separate the content from the tone. 5. Practice self-kindness. Tell yourself, it's okay to feel this. I can learn from parts of this. Short, repeatable phrases help. Examples you can teach English learners, simple. Thank you for the feedback. I appreciate you telling me. Can you give an example? I need a moment to think about that. A tiny mindfulness cue you can share. Press your thumb and forefinger together once. Inhale, a grounding micro practice to reset. Would you like short role-play lines for learners to practice reacting calmly? Or a few quick coaching prompts to help turn emotional reaction into action?
Okay. So your next question is, what is the difference between constructive and destructive criticism?
Great question. It's super important to tell the two apart. Short version, constructive criticism helps you grow. Destructive criticism aims to tear down or control, often without helpful guidance. Here's an easy-to-share breakdown for your audience and English learners. Signs of constructive criticism. Specific, points to a concrete behavior or example. In the last scene, the pacing felt rushed. Actionable, offers suggestions or invites collaboration. Maybe try slowing the tempo there or add a pause. Respectful tone, focuses on the work, not the person. I noticed versus you always. Balanced, includes positives as well as areas to improve. This part worked well, this could be clearer. Intention to help, comes from someone who wants to see you improve. Example sentences to teach learners. I like the colors you used. The composition would be stronger if you adjusted the lighting. Could you show me where you felt unsure? I can offer a few ideas. Signs of destructive criticism. Vague or personal attacks, targets character, you're lazy, or uses phrases like you always or you never. No guidance, points out flaws but offers no solution. This is bad. Demeaning tone, dismissive, angry, or meant to humiliate. Public shaming, delivered to embarrass rather than help. Negativity with no support. The critic rarely offers constructive options. Example sentences learners might hear and should avoid using. This is terrible. You have no idea what you're doing. Why would you even try that? How to respond, short phrases to teach. To constructive, thank you. Can you give an example? Thank you. To destructive, I don't find this helpful. Can we be specific? I'd like feedback that focuses on the work. Quick tip for the live session. Run a 2-minute role play with one person giving constructive feedback and one giving destructive feedback. Ask learners to identify which is which and correct the destructive version into a constructive one. Want a few practice scripts in simple English for learners to use? Or shall we move to how to reframe criticism into improvement steps?
Okay, that's great. So, Annie, how can we use criticism as a tool for professional and personal growth?
Love this, such a useful question. Using criticism well is like turning raw ore into a gem. It takes care, the right tools, and a little patience. Here's a clear, practical guide you can share with your audience and learners. Short steps, simple language, examples. 1. Sort the feedback. Ask, is it actionable? Is it from someone whose judgment I trust? Quick sentences for learners. Is this specific? Who gave this feedback? 2. Extract useful pieces. Pull out 3 concrete items to work on. Ignore vague attacks. Example, improve pace, clarify the conclusion, use warmer colors. 3. Turn each item into small experiment. Make tiny, time-boxed changes and test them. Example experiment. For the next 2 pages, slow the pacing by adding 1 beat between scenes. Or try a warmer palette on 1 image. 4. Set measurable mini goals. Use simple metrics: time spent, number of repeats, viewer reactions. Example goals. Practice this revision for 30 minutes a day for 3 days. Ask 3 people for feedback on the new version. 5. Use feedback loops. Share your revision and ask specific questions. Is this clearer? Or does this feel too slow? Teach learners sentences. Could you tell me which part felt unclear? Did this change help? 6. Keep an attitude of curiosity, not self-judgment. Reframe, criticism is data, not destiny. This shows one place I can get better. Short mantra for learners, I can learn from this. 7. Track progress and celebrate small wins. Keep a feedback journal. Note the criticism, the change you made, and the result. Celebrate, I tried X and 3 people said it improved. 8. Protect your boundaries. Not all feedback deserves your time. If it's abusive or irrelevant, you can ignore it or respond briefly. Thanks, I'm not pursuing that direction. Micro practices to teach during the live session. 2-minute read 1 piece of feedback, pick 1 actionable thing, and write the 1-sentence experiment. Role play, practice asking follow-up questions to get clarity. Example, learner-friendly phrases to use during growth process. Thank you, that helps. Can you give an example? I'm going to try a small change and get back to you in a week. This helped me see a blind spot. I'll work on it. Want a quick 3-minute activity? We can run live to turn 1 piece of criticism into an experiment. I can give the script and the learner sentences. Also, tea break soon. I need more.
Okay, that's amazing, ChatGPT. Annie, have a wonderful session with you. I hope our viewers find this session insightful and helpful. So, take care and Allah Hafiz.